So, have you ever heard of the ancient Chinese story about Mencius's mother?
Mencius, the great philosopher? No, what did she do?
Well, 2,000 years ago, she moved her house 3 times. First from a graveyard, then a busy market, and finally she bought a place right across from a royal academy, just so her son could study in peace.
Wow, that's some next-level parental dedication right there.
Exactly. In Asian culture, she's celebrated as the ultimate loving mother. But if you look at this through the lens of modern real estate, Mencius's mother wasn't just an educator. She was a master house flipper who successfully scored a premium school zone property.
Wait, so she was basically a real estate shark?
Pretty much. But here's the dark irony. If she lived in the year 2026, she probably wouldn't even make it past that first move.
Because of the housing market?
Exactly. Today, buying a home near a top-tier public school isn't just an educational choice anymore. It's a full-blown financial war.
But wait, these are public schools, right? Aren't they supposed to be free and equal for everyone?
On paper, yes. But in economics, a school district property is what we call a bundled sale. You aren't just buying the bricks and mortar. You are forced to pay a massive premium to buy a geographic ticket to a high-quality public school.
So the education isn't actually free. The cost is just hidden inside the mortgage.
Bingo. And while this sounds like a deeply rooted East Asian obsession, it's actually a massive crisis sweeping across the Western world right now.
Really? I thought Western countries like the US or Canada were way more relaxed about this stuff.
Not at all. Let's look at the US. American public schools are heavily funded by local property taxes.
Wait, so rich neighborhoods have higher property taxes?
Which means their local schools get millions more in funding. They hire better teachers, build state-of-the-art facilities, and get perfect 10 out of 10 ratings on real estate apps. This drives the property values even higher, completely locking out lower-income families. It's a literal wealth wall disguised as public education.
That's wild. What about Canada or the UK? They don't fund schools entirely through property taxes, do they?
No, but they have the Postcode War. In the UK, homes near top-performing state schools command a premium of over 20%. And in Canadian cities like Toronto or Vancouver, when you mix a massive housing shortage with high immigration, these school zones become completely recession-proof.
Right, because every parent moving there wants the best for their kids. So they crowd into the exact same neighborhoods. But wait, we've been living through this massive interest rate hike cycle over the last few years. Hasn't the broader housing market cooled down?
It did. Across 2025 and into 2026, the broader market has been freezing. Young buyers are getting crushed by sticky prices and high mortgage rates. But here's the crazy part. Despite this broader economic chill, premium school district homes have barely dropped.
Why are they so invincible to inflation and high interest rates?
Because during economic uncertainty, affluent families engage in, quote, asset defense. They stop buying speculative investments or vacation homes, and they park their cash into the most bulletproof asset available, a premier school district. Houses can age, but the demand for elite education never goes out of style.
It feels a bit depressing, honestly. The system has basically allowed the housing market to hijack the gates of education.
It is a systemic issue. Governments have tried to fix it with randomized school lotteries or teacher rotation systems. But until we bridge the core wealth gap, parents will keep playing this game.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you can't blame parents for wanting to give their kids a head start.
Exactly. Real estate can be priced by the market, but human potential cannot. So, what do you think? Would you sacrifice your life savings for a specific school zone?
Let us know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.
See you in the next one.
Bye!